Back in 1986, my husband and I moved to Burlington, and we came to the credit union, and the first person we actually met was Sue Winters. So over the years, my husband and I went through a divorce, and I decided to go down to Oklahoma to be closer to my sisters. And I was working at a hospital, and I ended up getting injured, and I couldn't work at all. And they were trying to go through the settlement, and they told me they were going to stop paying me over a period of time until they told the settlement would end. So, of course, I was sort of panicking, didn't know where I was going to end up with money, and so I thought of Sue Winters. And because I knew no other bank in Oklahoma would even begin to look at me and give me a loan with no job, no income, nothing, and being single. So I called Sue, and I told Sue what my situation was, and she said, "No problem, Donna." She has dealt with me because I had a Volkswagen. And she said, "You've always been great with your payments, never late." And she goes, "I can trust you." And I said, "Oh, thank you." So I was just tickled, knowing like, oh, I can breathe for at least a few months with her. And so they sent their paperwork and mailed it to me, and I filled it out, and it was like 90 days or something like that. And the agreement was the settlement had to be closed and agreed upon in those 90 days. When it was starting to get close, I would keep calling Sue and say, "Sue, I haven't heard anything." And she goes, "Just keep me posted every week." And I said, "Okay, I will." Well, I ended up going over 90 days, and she goes, "No problem, we'll just send a piece of paper and let you refill it out." So I did, and so we ended up settling in that other 90 days. So when Sue reached out to me, the only thing I wish I could have done more for Sue, and so I surprised her with a bouquet of flowers, and I don't even know to this day what they look like, but she called me up and she goes, "Nobody ever sent me flowers before," and I said, "Well, that's the least I could do for her."